Hello students, myself Dipti madam. Today I will start a new chapter in SST, that is chapter 5, concept of time. Time is what we measure in minutes, hours, days and years. It is used to talk about a specific point in the day which can be defined or specified in hours and minutes and so on clocks or watches. You all are having watches and clocks in your homes, so you can see the time in clocks, otherwise in watches. Now the day begins with sunrise. From sunrise to 12 o'clock the time is called morning. We get up in the morning and usually we go to school, but now lockdown is going on, so you can't go to school. You are doing your homework and your breakfast. Then we eat in the morning the meal that is called breakfast. Then slowly the sun starts moving overhead. It becomes brighter and brighter and reaches the top of our head. And that time our shadows become very small. This time of the day is called noon or midday. You can underline these points. Next, as the sun moves westwards, it becomes afternoon. The meal which we take in the afternoon is called lunch. In afternoon, we take rest for some times, then we study. Then when the heat of the sun reduces, we go out in the park to play at 5 o'clock for some times. Then slowly the sun goes down in the west and goes out of sight. This is called sunset, and it marks the beginning of the evening. Then evening time, what you are doing? You take some light snacks with milk, then again we start study. Slowly it becomes completely dark. The moon and the stars appear in the sky, and that time elders come back home from office. After taking for some time, we eat the last meal of the day, that is called dinner, at around 8 o'clock. And around 9 o'clock, we go to sleep after wishing good night to everybody. The next morning, the sun rises again and a new day starts with all these things. Next, second. Second is the smallest unit of time. 60 seconds make 1 minute. Then 60 minutes make 1 hour. There are 24 hours in a day. 7 days makes a week. 2 weeks make a fortnight. You can underline all these important things, that 2 weeks make a fortnight. 365 days make a year. Once in every 4 years there are 366 days. Usually we are having 365 days in 1 hour, but once in every 4 years, listen this one carefully, once in every 4 years there are 366 days in a year. Such a year is called a leap year. Underline this one. Such year is called a leap year. In a year there are 12 months. The months are of 28 days, 29, 30 and some are 31 days. In a year, February has 28 days. Except all other months, only February has 28 days. But in a leap year, in which year? How many days in leap year? 366 days. Now in leap year, it has 29 days. Underline this one also, that in leap year February has 29 days. Next, timeline. Timeline what? Now timeline represents a sequence of events arranged in the order of occurrence. In other words, we start from the earliest event and end up at the latest event, or in which important events are marked. Like when a particular event had taken place in the past and what the particular event taken place in the latest event. Then for example, see, this one is also a timeline. This is Priti's timeline. See this carefully. Now Preeti tells about the events of her life and wants to make a timeline of it. She tells that her family shifted to Mumbai in 2009. See, we shifted to Mumbai. Then her sister was born in 2008. My sister was born 2008. Then she studied in class 1 in Sundari school in 2007. Then her 10th birthday was celebrated a grand style in 2011. And she visited a sea beach for the first time in 2010. We can also arrange the events of Preeti's life in a sequence and make her timeline. See, this is Preeti's timeline. Like this, you can also make one timeline of your important days, in which year what you have done, in which year your birthday, everything you can do, and you can make a timeline like this. Just like the above timeline, one can also make a timeline of the date of birth of the family members. You can also do the date of birth of your family members. Otherwise, in which class, means in standard 1, which year you came to standard 2, or which year you came to standard 3, your birthday, your father's birthday, your mother's birthday, everything you can mark, and you can do a timeline like this. Next, calendar. A calendar is a chart which divides time into days, weeks, months and years. It gives complete information of a year. On a calendar, you can identify and mark the various important days of a year. Important days means you all are having calendar in your houses. On that calendar, you can mark your birthday, in which day your father's birthday was there, or everything you can mark, or that important days you can write, like Republic Days and your father's birthday and beginning of your exam and your sister birthday, or everything which one is important days for you, you can mark. For example, on January 1, 2017, Sonu, a very good boy, takes a calendar to make the important days, to mark the important days. You can also mark like Children's Day, Gandhi Jayanti, all the national holidays, and also your important days you can mark. And this one is this chapter completed. Now this is glossary part. You can write the glossary in your copies, and that short question part also I will give the photocopy of short question and long question. You will write in your copy with good handwriting. Thank you. Have a nice day.